We must be ready to leave for Rosalia at a moment's notice.
Don't worry. Gov gave you the news then.
We're leaving for Rosalia, but not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Okay. Before that, actually, I hadn't seen Tomes. Let me see Old Man Tomes. Catch up on a little bit of lore, and then we will go to war. Lore and war, that's basically all that's left of this game at this stage. This side. Yes.
Farewell, Drake's breath!
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Ah, okay.
And so, it is done.
A feat 5 long years in the making. Tell me about it. With the Mother Crystal's final cry, a legacy has passed from one outlaw to the next.
Yet the tale is far from over.
And though we cannot know if it will end in triumph or tragedy, I only pray that I am there to bear witness. It's probably going to be a bit of both.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
But yeah, I think if you skip all the side quests, things are going to speed up very quick. Like the next 4...
I have quite the find for you today.
Oh nice. The next 4 Mother Crystals are going to come down relatively fast, I think, if you just go straight for it. Holy Order of Shields of the Blackened Pinion, the official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial Province of Rosalia, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them. Commonly known as Black Shields after the colour of their armour. Unlike the Heroic Dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the period. Yeah, that whole narrative, I don't know, for me it's not really doing it. I get how horrible it is and stuff, but they spent so much time setting up that it's been 5 years, it's finally a chance to go and take down the Mother Crystals. You know, the world was already in a pretty shit situation 5 years ago, and there's been 5 more years of worsening blight and, you know, rapidly heading towards the end times. And so going back to Rosaria and speaking to villagers and, you know, trying to help the bearers and all that kind of stuff, I don't know, to me it seems like I get it, it's terrible, and like it's helping to expand that part of the story, but is that really where our priority should be right now? I don't know. Okay. The Mother Crystal, which stood in the frozen wastes of Northern Storm, lands now lost to the Blight. Soon after the Mother first fell, the tribes of the North, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosalia, Shiva's dominant at their fore. A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the Ducal army succeeded in driving back the invaders for a time.
You wish to study the tomes?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting closer. Persons of interest is like 75% now. Kuka. After learning that Sid the Outlaw, the man who slew the love of his life, Bennett to Harmon, still lives, he tasks his personal guard with capturing and torturing bearers in order to draw out his nemesis and take his revenge. Yeah, I mean, Dion is going to also be an interesting one. Dion and Barnabas have been very, very quiet in this. Like we had the little random fight between them two, so like 2-3 minute FMV, where they kind of pranced at each other a couple of times and then did a move or two and then disappeared. He went off and like had a drink or something. That was a bit strange. But yeah, these two are still to come into it. Let's see. I'd like to do a quick search for Griga. Is Griga going to play a role in this story? The state religion of the Holy Empire of Sambrek, whose followers worship the goddess Griga as the one true deity. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to know more about... Is Ultima related to Griga? Like, they don't have a specific thing about Griga herself, unfortunately. Okay. So I'm not
The
gonna...
door to the shelves shall ever be open.
So not going to dig too deep here. Let's keep going.
Farewell, Drake's breath.
Alright, let's see what Vivian has to say.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalia to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dhalmekian government, to give him his formal title.
Permanent.
In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dhalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalia, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
So I guess he took it personally.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalia, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalia are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalia?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Nice. Right, we can move straight on, but once again, obviously, we've been we have to take a detour from our main mission, which is to destroy the crystals, because obviously we can't really do that while Hugo is rampaging, so we've got to take him out. Though long claimed by the Empire, Rosalia Castle's towering ivory walls still serve as a reminder to all Rosarians of the Duchy's proud past. Homecoming.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
He'll be fine. People who pick up permanent injuries never end up dying afterwards. He's had his thing.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Okay. The trio is back. Capital punishment.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Okay. Once again, really nice looking environments here. I mean, this is very high quality once again. You can see little frame rate splutters now and then, but nothing major.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Right, let's begin. Finally. Are you kidding me? We got to level 30 in like 25-30 hours into the game before we saw a protect. That's wild. Okay, to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by avoid using your sword, instead employing magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier. Okay, we'll try.
Murderers!
There's only one fitting punishment.
This is magic.
Get him.
That's some magic for you. But there you go. I have talked about states effects, buffs and debuffs a lot. I still don't really think we're going to get states effects. But at least we have buffs now. I mean, like literally 10 hours ago or something, 10, 15 hours ago, we had like one guy who had increased strength. But since then, we basically never saw it for anything. It was kind of a bit random. I still think this game is very weak on that front compared to other Final Fantasy titles. It's just not as much of a focus in the gameplay and combat. It just isn't. But maybe now stuff like Protect will be seen more. Like, can I get Protect? I just don't think they're going to give you a Protect spell. It's too much about like dodging and evasion and shit like that. I can't imagine that they would. Now, what happens when I adds a second limit break gauge? Ooh. Yeah. Increases defense by 10%, prevents stagger when taking damage. Yeah, I think I should probably power that up. But if I master this, I can assign it to any icon, which is kind of nice. I'm not sure which of these two I want. You know what? I think I'm going to go for this one for now. Because this is keeping me out of trouble a lot. I'm taking less hits as a result. Okay. Let's keep going, gang. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Sheesh.
I yield! I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape!
Attack!
Yeah, they all got pretty incapacitated here.
Over here!
Okay.
Go for it! Attack! Go for it! It's over!
Just making sure there's no items and stuff lying around.
Cut them down! With me, then! For the Emperor! Out of our way! Over here!
Yeah, let's get rid of this mage. Yeah, I'm trying to fight my way through to this guy. No. Getting rid of the lock on here. Okay. Right, let's clean up here. Yeah, I'm not surprised the frame rate is sometimes dipping a little bit here. It's not really dipping, it's kind of stuttering now and then, but it's nothing major. It's a very, very high intensity area graphically. But yeah, you can see the protect thing is causing a bit of a problem here.
Come on, take him!
Alright, buddy. Okay, just us, buddy. Ah, there you go, finally. Poison him. Okay, bit of a takedown here. Yeah, let's give him some of this. Yeah, we basically take him to a full stagger just with that. It's kind of insane. Wow. Yeah, you got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely bullied. Sheesh. Okay. And he did use the poison mist, but I think my Will-o'-the-Wisp thing helped. I keep calling it Will-o'-the-Wisp out of the... I saw them most recently in the older Final Fantasies I played. Will-o'-the-Wikes or Wicks or something, but Wisp is better. How are we doing potion-wise? Okay, not too bad.
Get out of my city, or die! This one. Get him! Over here! It's over.
Okay, still doing fine. Just curious who our next major boss battle is going to be. There's going to be some stuff before Hugo, of course.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Maybe not, to be honest. Who the hell knows? But yeah, they basically almost have like infinite save slots, which is awesome. It's number 35 at this stage. It's great. Pile drive. I don't even... What the hell? Where is... yeah, no, that's lightning rod. Thunderstorm, Flying Justice, Power Drive. Oh, okay. Yeah, for now at least I'm still happy with what I've got. Okay.
He's here! Remember, we take him alive.
Give me thunder!
This way.
Stay down! Go to him!
Okay. I think it's a busy area, so let's give him one of these. Ah, just in time. Sweet. The big 3-0.
Set her loose.
They have a curl.
Oh.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Damn, that's a beautiful looking creature. Yeah, once again I did the bad timing with that.
This one.
Sick 'em, boys. Really nice abilities, I'm liking that. Do some of that. We're going to need a few of these, so let's just start early with this. It's just a madness, I can't see anything anyway. But I know I'm doing good damage. Yeah, big 28,000 damage there.
It's building up to something.
Oh fuck.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
Honestly, I might be forced to do this to stop him using the attack.
It's down.
Then let's make this count.
I mean, you can see again the limit break is nearly there.
Get him. Go to him. Over here.
There it is again. Nearly there.
This one.
Yeah, that stopped me taking damage again. Yeah, you're gonna die, homie. Boom. Setting the curl straight.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard!
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment. Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me, then.
Well, that's not how I expected that to go.